Hey, D-Sauce! Michael here! Today, we have a question from George Burdell. George asks, what are kinematic constraints and how do we use them? Great question, George! Kinematic constraints are assumptions we make in certain problems that allow us to solve them easier. To illustrate our point, let's look at a simple example. Finding the velocity of the insides of a raw egg. The egg white and yolk, if separated from their natural shell, would be a very tough dynamics question, but we have two kinematic constraints to work with. The first kinematic constraint is that this egg is stuck inside of its shell, which means that the velocity of the inside of the shell has to be the same velocity as the outside of the shell. The second constraint we have is that our egg in particular is being held by cameraman Jackson, which means that while he's holding it still, the egg's shell's velocity is going to be 0, which means that the inside of the egg is going to have a velocity of 0. So, as you can see, we took a hard-boiled problem and made it very digestible with these two kinematic constraints. Because of constraints like these, we can find what we need to solve many problems much more easily than we would otherwise. But remember, these simple problems are only simple as long as we have those constraints. If one of these problems never had their right constraints, or were to lose their constraints, things could get